Alright, what I'm doing here is showing you the CPMs of just plain snow coming down in the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. We're having a mid-March blizzard. They're calling it the Snowmageddon. And I think they're right, this is a Snowmageddon. Not on the size of the storm, but just what the hell is in this pure white H2O. And what I'm going to tell you, it's radiation. Where it's coming from, I have no clue. Could be local, Perry, Davis Bessie, could be Fukushima, could be Hanford. It actually could even be in Carlsbad, or a combination of thereof. But this is I've done snow before, and the reason why I'm doing this is I've never had it go this high before. And I just started it within about like 3 minutes in it, and look at the average data point, 0.146. Average background is 0.50, so this is like 3 times over background easily. Oh, look, we got a spike there of 7. And I'll show you, I don't know how I'm going to be able to get this. I usually do a 100-minute test. Look at that. This is like saying it's 112, 110 CPMs, 114. And the reason why I said I don't know how long I'm going to be able to get it, it's actually going to go down some because the snow is going to start melting in my laboratory here. And I would say it's probably about a 1/4 inch above the snow. And as you can see, I've got it in a little container here packed. I'd say it's about 1.5 foot by 2 foot. And I'm gonna say it is, let's say, about like 7 inches deep. But it's gonna start melting, and you're gonna see on that graph, actually the numbers are gonna go down unless this melts down to the level and stays maintained at that present level, but I doubt it. So let's do this test. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is snow, bloody snow. It's like, I don't think there's going to be no snowmen this year. Tell your kids don't throw any snowballs. Tell them don't make any snowmen, because this is clearly, and this is a radiation alert inspector. This is going to pick up all of them. Alpha, beta, gamma, and actually I think neutron. But this is picking up a combination of all 3. And there's no 30 CPMs is what the average is in the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. So let's do the test and see what we end up getting. Alright, I wanted to show you the spot that I took it from. It's only been snowing. It's good wind here blowing, but it's only been blowing, I think, for about, I'd say, 4 hours. And we've accumulated, I think, probably about like 3 inches. But that's the spot right there. As you can see, it's only one little tiny spot that I picked up. There's that radioactive snow blowing like hell, because it is a hell. And actually, look at, let me zoom in, and even the angel fell over. What's weird too, it looks like they're these little balls. So they've been rolling around probably quite a bit up in the cloud, but if you could see, they're falling down like little pellets. See, they look like little pellets. So they were probably tumbling in the clouds for quite a while. Maybe that's why they have more radiation. They've been hanging in that sky longer than usual, and it's collecting all the pollutants. March 12th, 2014, and this is a test on the Snowmageddon, snow in the burbs of Cleveland, Ohio, USA. 100 minutes, 6,000 seconds, and look, I got more than the time. 6,454 total counts, 7 count high. Average data point is 1.08. And there is the graph. You know, which I called it before, as the snow is melting. Look at how the peaks are actually going down. So as the snow melted, so I think if I would have took it the first 10 minutes, it was like 0.42, and this is a 100-minute test, just so it'll be more accurate. So let's do a background, and then we'll see what we get. And here we go. This is where it was at, and that's where it was. So let's do a background and see what the background reads. March 12th, 2014, and this is the background reading for the Snowmageddon. 100 minutes, 6,001 seconds it threw in there. 3,034 counts, max data point 6, and average data point is the typical 0.51. And there is the graph. And there she is in the identical spot as the snow was. March 12th, 2014, and this is the Gamma Spectacular reading on the snow. And it looks like there's a peak up in here. That might be normal, which I think is the backscatter. I'm not sure, because I have not been able to figure out how to use this 100% to identify stuff, because I am also getting background in it here also. But here looks like a little bump. There's a little bump. There's a tiny bump over there. So I'm going to do a reading without the snow, and it'll be able to show you what the graph is going to look like. My conclusion on the Snowmageddon radiation monitor test for 2014 is this is definitely the most radiation I've ever tested in snow. Where is it coming from? I have no clue. There could be many sources. One new thing is the Gamma Spectacular, and that is actually identifying a spectrum, and it looks like there's 3 peaks in it, but I'll be the first to tell you that since it's new and I am definitely an amateur, it's hard to understand what these peaks mean, but they definitely are picking something up if you look against the background. It definitely looks like it's picking up some galfa. It definitely looks like it's picking up some gamma radiation. The radiation monitor alert inspector picks up alpha, beta, gammas, and neutrons, so it picks it all. So it's very sensitive to everything out there. And it just sucks that in 2014 we can't have pristine snow anymore. So just be careful with your kids. This is might sound stupid, but I wouldn't want my kids playing in the snow, throwing snowballs or making snowmen. I guess that's just the reality nowadays. Background, Snowmageddon. Background, Snowmageddon. Background, Snowmageddon. Background, Snowmageddon.